The address is CBS.
Well, maybe we could do this backwards. What do you say we start with
That's a good idea. After that, particularly. My, what big hands you have.
All the better to hug you with.
I'm so glad you could come, Chris.
Kid doesn't lay you down all the time.
Oh.
Andy did put me up to it, though.
Well, however it happened, we're awfully glad you're here.
You look righteous, Grams. Are you feeling okay?
My rock climbing isn't quite up to snuff, but otherwise...
Bet you left those doctors in the dust, huh?
Oh, she did that, all right. Don't even waste your time with that kiddo.
Why not?
Because of that.
She wrote about a one-night stand with some hot, young stuff.
I tell you, she parades her sex life like it was the American flag. Did you say that?
Did you read the article yet?
Mm-hmm.
I read all of it up to, well, at my age, it's a little difficult to make me blush, but...
Oh, come on, it's not that bad. It looks like she's just writing about sex without guilt. Alternative relationships. Sounds healthy, if you ask me.
Sounds tacky, if you ask me. Tacky and careless.
Speak of the devil.
You look wired enough. Maybe I shouldn't give this to you.
It's not every day I get to put my ace detective in the joint.
So what, you having second thoughts?
It's not up to me, Tom. I don't make the law.
Look, we knew when she tore up the subpoena that this is what we're gonna...
I know it would mean contempt of court. I'm just not anxious to cuff her, that's...
Look, if you can come up with another way,
Then
please.
speak now, because Margo just blew it. She didn't show up for the grand jury. Are you sure you want to play this one by the book?
Look, Wallace is hell-bent on using Margo as his out or something worse.
Locking her up is the only way to keep her free of the guy.
Well, here's your warrant. You can have her picked up anytime.
Jess, it's the right thing. We're just trying to keep her safe.
Yeah. She's my friend, too.
I know.
Just go easy.
Of course I'll go easy. I'll pick her up myself.
Let me know when she gets here.
Munson. Gotcha. All right. All right, Tom, I got a book. She's on her way to the lake.
Yeah?
I'm doing this alone.
How?
It's not going to be a pleasant scene.
Look, I need to be there.
Suit yourself.
What do you mean your grandpa got you a pet? Casey, we didn't do very well with Lucky, you know.
Meet Seymour. If you don't spend enough time with him, he gets lonely and you lose points.
Why does he look all squinchy there in the middle?
Oh, he's just happy. I've been feeding him snacks all day.
Have you? Took him to school, did you?
Show and tell, right?
Grandpa.
You two are so busted.
I didn't use him in class, just at recess. I'm a really good parent.
Oh, I bet you are.
I miss you, Mom.
Oh, baby doll, I miss you too. You know what I'm gonna do? On the way home tonight, I am gonna stop and I'm gonna pick up a platter of the biggest, fattest, fluffiest, chocolatey, chippiest pancakes you have ever seen in your entire life. That's what we're gonna have for dinner, okay?
Hey, listen, I'm getting ready to sample the dessert menu, and I need an expert opinion on this chocolate tart.
Well, I'm your man.
I bet
you know, Lisa, I was
Oh,
just...
come on,
Casey
let
and
him go, Mom.
Please.
After all, the pastry chef is the most fascinating guy in the whole restaurant. 80 case, 80, 80.
I know, but I was... Please. Don't you dare spoil your appetite, okay?
Come on, come on.
Why'd you do that? You knew I wanted to have some time with Casey. You knew I set up this lunch just so I could explain everything about Alec's arrest. I don't want to hear about it in the playground. And
Before you explain it all to him, I wish you'd run it by me one more time.
I'm not gonna condemn Alec Wallace. I know him too well, and I firmly believe innocent until proven guilty.
Listen, I turn on the evening news, and there's Mr. Wallace, handcuffed. Now, perhaps you can understand why I would be a little bit concerned. You seem to be getting very close to this guy who is one step ahead of the law. I think it's time you told me the truth.
What truth?
Are you seriously considering getting rid of Tom for Alec Wallace?
John, it's just very complicated.
Can't be rocket science, Margo.
No, you know, relationships aren't science. Relationships are emotion, and they're elusive, and they're slippery. And
Yes, and that's why we have the power to make choices. So what are you going to do?
Don't do this, John, please.
Because, you see, it seems very simple to me. On the one hand, you've got Tom, who's a good man, is the father of your children, who I think you still love. And on the other, you've got a guy who's headed straight for lethal injection.
You don't know that.
So what's so complicated?
It's just that there are extenuating circumstances, and there's more to the story than you know.
Enlighten me.
First of all, there's not one shred of evidence against Alec Wallace.
So you say the police are manufacturing all this evidence to
it's,
railroad him? Is that the...
No, it's Tom. It's
Tom is doing this to derail your relationship with Alec
Wallace. No, it's because
Wallace.
he's obsessed. He doesn't want me to have anything to do with Alec.
Did you ever think, Margo, that perhaps that's because he wants to protect you?
No, okay, here's how it goes. Yes, I do care about Alec, and Tom just can't stand that, and so he's manufactured this evidence, and he has used his relationship with Hal and the DA to trump up these charges against Alec. He's even had me subpoenaed.
Careful, that's very serious.
It is serious, but, you know, as if I would go in front of a jury and talk about my personal life, entertain them.
If you know something about Alec Wallace, perhaps you should tell the grand jury.
John, there is nothing to tell.
All right, let's, for argument's sake, say that Tom is right, that this man is dangerous. Don't you feel a little bit afraid for yourself, for Casey?
There's nothing to be afraid of, Dr. Dixon. I only hurt my enemies.
Welcome to the Sesame Street Surprise Sounds Play Store. The talking register teaches numbers, colors, foods.
Let's shop for the cheese. Uh-oh, that's the pickles. You're right, that's the cheese.
Big sale, aisle 1.
Yeah! How much is this? $5, please. 5.
There's dollars, coins, and more.
Here's my credit card.
Thank you. Come again. The Surprise Sounds Play Store from Sesame Street. Welcome to our neighborhood.
Aren't there enough reasons in your life to talk to your doctor about Zocor? To learn more about Zocor, ask your doctor. Zocor, be there.
Now there's a lipstick that's beautiful and beneficial. Neutrogena Lip Plush Lip Color. Clinically shown to improve the condition of your lips every time you wear it. Softer, smoother, plush with color. Your lips never felt this beautiful. Beautiful and beneficial. Neutrogena.
At Burger King, we're making breakfast that's easy to eat on the run, like our sausage, egg, and cheese croissant sandwich or delicious French toast sticks. Grab them and go right now for just 99 cents each. Hey, with tasty choices like this, getting out of bed just got a whole lot easier.
Burger King. Have it your way.
If you wear dentures, imagine how nervous teaching teenagers could make you feel. What if your dentures slipped? But thanks to the all-day hold of Super Polygrip, those days are over. I think that says a lot about the power of Polygrip.
Maybe it's the fault of Adam and Eve and all that fig leaf nonsense. Regardless, we're still forbidden to run around wearing nothing but a smile. Until now. Introducing Lever 2000 Pure Rain Body Wash. It revitalizes every part of you on the outside, while it rouses every part of you on the inside. We'd show you more, but of course, that's forbidden too. Lever 2000 Pure Rain Body Wash for all your 2000 parts.
Hi. It's another family afternoon, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're all mended. That's great to see you up and around like this. I have a meeting, and you know, Kim, I saw the overnights for WOAK, and I gotta say, the Patterns is really pulling in some great numbers, but the younger demographic...
Molly, thanks for the media analysis.
Oh, I see you've seen my column.
We did.
You know, that's really meant to be a personal discovery sort of column. You know, I mean, the newspaper, City Times, is looking to bring in the younger demographic as well. And what do young people think about these days? Sex.
Yeah, well, that's obviously what you're thinking about.
You know, I think that a nighttime show based on my column would really bring in the viewers.
Not a chance.
I'll just get to my meeting then. Bye. Mr. Swan?
Hey!
Hi.
Molly Conlon. Oh! I am so glad you remembered who I was when I called.
Well, of course. The biggest advertiser at the City Times. One of the reasons, the main reasons I have my job.
I called you about your column.
Oh, I'm really sorry about that.
Sorry. Nonsense. It was fantastic. Mwah.
So Katie said she saw you yesterday and you were getting ready for a job interview?
Oh, it's no big deal.
So you're looking for a job. What kind?
Actually, my job right now is to make sure the two loveliest ladies in Oakdale are happy.
Oh, Chris, don't be coy. Now, what is a healthy young man like you doing all day in an apartment by himself?
I'd like to hear the answer to that, too.
Your enemies?
In business. My corporation's a take-no-prisoners type of operation.
And beyond the boardroom?
Completely innocent. Your daughter, on the other hand, is a thief.
How's that?
She's stolen my heart.
You know, Alec, don't lay it on too thick. John's kind of a skeptic.
About life in general, or me in particular?
Mr. Wallace, I read about your missing associates and your recent arrest.
Yes, it's a lot to digest. I don't blame you for worrying about your daughter. But I can assure you, she's very safe with me.
Like Eddie Silva was safe. You know, people around you tend to wind up missing or dead.
John, please lay off.
No. Your father has every right to be concerned.
I'm glad we agree on something, Mr. Wallace.
Oh, for God's sakes, Hal, give it a rest. Can't you leave Alec alone for one day?
This is harassment, Lieutenant. By the time my lawyers get done with you, you're going to be walking the night beat on the wrong side of town.
Save the threats and the righteous indignation, Wallace. Sit down. I'm not here for you. Margo Hughes, you're under arrest.
Here come the almonds. Boy! Almond joy. If your day reminds you of watching paint dry, try crispy almond getaway.
An almond delicious vacation.
'Cause an elf would never lie. Almond joy.
The signs are everywhere. The JCPenney $1 Million Jewelry Sale is here. Through Sunday only, save on a dazzling selection of our finest jewelry, like these 1-carat diamond hoop earrings. Now 50% off at the JCPenney $1 Million Jewelry Sale.
That old mop's a flop. The vacuum's missing spots. That old broom's stirring up.
The new Swiffer. It's so simple to assemble and cleans in new ways nothing has before.
Swiffer now sliding, sweeping and gliding. Here comes Swiffer Sweeper.
Swiffer claws use electrostatic action and lift and lock pockets to attract and trap dust, hair, and common allergens. Don't just move it, remove it.
Attracting and a-trapping, a-wiping and a-swiping. Here comes Swiffer Sweeper.
Even alone, Swiffer claws get your home clean. When you're done, toss the cloth, and all the dirt goes with it.
Swiffer now sliding, sweeping and gliding. Here comes Swiffer Sweeper.
When Swiffer's the one, consider it done. In the household cleaners aisle.
50 is beautiful, and to stay that way, Pro Vital Revitalizing Cleanser with gentle microbeads and Olay moisture. It leaves skin smooth and resilient. Pro Vital from Olay, proven to be why women over 50 look so wonderful.
Why do people believe nothing works better than Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine?
It just breaks up my nasal congestion so that I can finally breathe.
Alka-Seltzer Plus? It effervesces and gets the medicine moving.
Only Alka-Seltzer Plus has the power of effervescence. It gets the medicine moving to break up your worst cold symptoms fast.
It just works.
And now there's Alka-Seltzer Plus children's cold medicine with a fizzy fresh cherry taste kids love. Nothing breaks up your cold better than Alka-Seltzer Plus.
A girl accused of a ruthless crime. She's guilty of murder. It's friend against friend.
I don't care what you say. Lisa isn't guilty.
All new Diagnosis Murder, CBS tonight.
Well, I don't remember. How long has it been since we all sat down together?
I think it was my birthday celebration, wasn't it?
I think you may be right, Mom.
So, how are you, Dad?
Well, I'm interested, Christopher.
in the status of your job search?
Oh, honey, couldn't we just keep this a nice, relaxed family lunch?
That subject isn't taboo, is it?
Oh, no, I got a little something happening.
You have a job? Oh, that's wonderful.
Doing what, honey?
What kind of job?
Driving.
A taxi? You're a cabbie.
Yep.
Well, there's a great future in that.
Yeah, it's a job, not a career.
Are you sure you don't want to come down to the station? Let me just introduce you around and see what, what's available.
Mom, I want to do this by myself. And besides, think of the stories that I could come up with. I mean, I would meet so many people, I'd come up with a screenplay.
Yes, and all those lovely long drives out to Luther's Corners and picking up stars. Oh, if you happen to pick up Tony Bennett, tell him you have one stop to make on the way.
Well, I suppose it's better than just hanging around doing nothing.
Your honesty is so refreshing. Not many women would offer the public such an intimate observation of their own sexuality.
Yeah, I got a little carried away.
As did this reader. How about a column on sex in the workplace? Or better still, Viagra and the reborn man. I'd even offer my services for your research.
I've been thinking about taking the more modest route from now on.
Oh, no. That would be a terrible waste. Please, let me change your mind.
I'm really looking forward to researching beautiful things.
Me too. What you have in mind?
Christmas, holidays, family gatherings, just not sex.
Accidental contact with a well-muscled shoulder. A whispered phrase that sends your heart racing faster than your mind. Rejuvenating? Oh, for the love of Pete.
Mom, never mind.
If it's about dinner, I'm making you special sauce. It'll take a couple of hours.
Mom, I want to speak to you about my birth mother.
I'm under arrest.
What kind of nonsense is this, Hal?
You got nothing on her.
My God, this is a joke,
When
Hal.
you didn't show up to testify this morning, I got a warrant for your arrest.
For contempt of court.
Bingo.
Hal, please, I'm having lunch with my family. Could you just...
I warned you, Margo. You wouldn't listen.
This whole subpoena thing was a setup. I knew it, you knew it, you knew how I'd react. You knew that I wasn't going to testify against Alec.
Well, sometimes we all have to do things we don't like.
Now, listen, is this really necessary? Come on.
It's a pain, but I'm afraid it is. Margo knows the drill. Margo Hughes, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Would you please save the performance?
Margo, I have my attorney down at the precinct within the hour.
Oh, just let it... You couldn't back off, could you? Oh, no, you just had to keep picking. Had to dig deeper and deeper. I just don't believe you, man. Don't say it. Don't say how much you love me. This is your grand scheme to get me back? Oh, you stand there with that smug, arrogant, self-righteous look on your face as if you've actually won something. You make me sick, Tom Hughes. You make me sick. So let's do it. Come on, let's do it. Let's do the cuffs and everything. Let's just get it over with. Come on, Howard,
Margo,
please.
don't.
Oh, sorry. Public humiliation leave you a little cold, does it? Do it. Come on, this is what Tom came here for. This is what he wants to see. This satisfy your need to control me, does it? You can't have me, so you chain me?
It's not like that, Margo.
Oh.
Mom? Mom!
Oh,
no, you can't take her. Please don't take my mom away.
I have 3 kids. I don't have a minute to eat right. I gained weight.
If you want a delicious way to lose weight from Slim Fast, grab a meal on the go bar.
It's perfect for my life. They're fantastic. The peanut butter's incredible. I lost 14 pounds on the Slim Fast plan. Just grab a bar. It's lunch.
22 vitamins and minerals, high in calcium, a well-balanced meal in 4 fantastic flavors.
I feel great. I really feel like I have control.
Slim Fast meal on the go bars. Every day. Balanced nutrition for a healthy life.
The bars are a great idea.
Who's the silliest bear around? It's Singing Eagle Pooh. He sings.
When I'm up, down,
touch the ground.
Tickle him, and he giggles while he sings.
I improve my appetite.
It's so much friendlier. Sing and giggle Pooh and friends. There are lots of little reasons for choosing the right cold medicine. Trust Pediacare. It's the #1 pediatrician recommended brand of infants' cold drops made just for baby's little system. Pediacare will make your little one feel a lot better because you care. Pediacare.
My joints felt stiff. And then I tried Osteobiflex, a special blend of glucosamine and chondroitin. Over time, it helped renew my life.
Osteobiflex. Repair, rebuild, renew cartilage.
With new Palmolive Spring Sensations.
Spring is in the air. Everywhere I look around.
Sunny Spring Blossom. It's springtime every time you do dishes. New Palmolive Spring Sensations.
Spring is in the air.
Looking for a great-tasting fiber therapy that won't produce excess gas? Discover Citracel. Citracel is different. All other powdered fiber therapies, including Metamucil, contain psyllium, which can ferment in your system to initially produce excess gas. Citracel's fiber can't. No fermentation, no excess gas. And people prefer the taste and texture of Citracel over Metamucil. Taste tests prove it. Get effective relief without excess gas, and better taste too. Get Citracel.
His wife vanished. Could he be hiding a deadly secret? 48 hours tonight.
CBS Friday.
I'm a tarantula.
Yasmin's got a few tricks for the holiday.
Wanna meet?
No thanks.
Ash Bridges, part of CBS's Howlin' Halloween Friday. CBS Halloween Sunday. 3 angels fight a demon to save a soul.
I'll possess him completely by midnight.
All new, touched by an angel. Then, 2 people from different worlds give each other a gift that no one else can.
I'll have to be brave, and you'll have to be brave.
Della Reese stars in Anya's Bell CBS Sunday.
Hey, Case, come on. Everything's
Tom,
gonna be all right.
did you know your son was going to be here?
Of course I didn't know he was going to be here.
All right,
Come on, it's all right.
it's all right.
okay.
Look at me.
Hey,
It'll be fine.
do me a favor. Look at your dad. Let me try to explain this to you.
Could you get the cuffs off of her at least?
Get
Yeah, let's do that. That'll be
cuffs
good.
off.
Look
Okay, all
around
right,
here.
hold on.
Just tell me.
They tried to nail me, and they couldn't, so they went to Margo instead. Don't worry, Lisa. They'll
Hey,
regret
come on,
it.
won't you look at me? Come on, please.
Why don't you let me
Look at
talk to my son
Just look at me
alone?
for...
Let me talk to my son.
It's all right, buddy. It's all right.
Come here. God, that was scary, wasn't it? That yelling and screaming and those handcuffs freaked me out. I think we were right to be scared. You know what? It's all just a bunch of stupid adult stuff.
What do you mean?
I mean, well, like, you know when you're on the playground and somebody pushes you and then you push back and then everybody's pushing and everybody's yelling and, yeah, you know?
Yeah, kind of like me and Bobby last week.
Yeah, before you know it, someone gets a teacher and then, boom, you're all in the principal's office.
Are they really taking you to jail?
You know what, they're just gonna take me down to the station where I used to work.
But they put you in handcuffs like a criminal.
No, I know, but I didn't do anything, so I just have to explain that to them.
Hal, are you really taking my mom to jail?
I'm sorry, buddy, but I have to.
I'm really not gonna be gone for that long, even.
Casey, I'll get your mom out before you can build her another transformer, one of those skyscrapers, okay?
Yeah,
What do you say?
See? Thanks, Al.
A tough guy. You believe in her, don't you?
Sure.
Okay.
So you're okay, right? Mm-hmm. Where's Seymour? Oh, thank God. Listen, I want you and Grandpa to take Seymour home and you feed him and you put him to bed and I will call you before you're asleep. You got it?
Okay.
Okay.
Grandpa?
Yeah, sure, Case.
Mom?
What? Yeah.
Is it Dad's fault that you're going to jail?
Your dad feels just as bad about this as everybody else does, okay? Bye-bye.
All right, let's go.
You know what? It is your fault. And I hope you're satisfied.
We all sat down, you, me, and Daddy, and agreed it was too soon.
Well, I've changed my mind. And now I want to meet my birth mother.
Your father and I have never kept anything from you concerning your adoption.
I know.
And we've tried to answer all your questions.
Well, I'm not talking about her being a teenager when she had me, but other stuff, you know, like why do I like whipped cream so much? Or does she have the same birthmark on the back of her neck?
It isn't time yet.
Well, why not?
Because it isn't.
Well, what's wrong with her? Does she have like 3 heads or look like the bride of Chucky or something?
Of course not.
Well, then why can't I meet her?
Abigail, I promise I'm not holding out on you. And I would do anything to make you happy, including connecting you with the woman who brought you my special gift into the world. I just need a little more time, sweetheart. Can you give me that?
I guess so.
Thanks, honey. Hey, listen, can you keep an eye on my sauce? I've got to go out and get the pasta and the stuff for the salad. When I get back, we'll put it together and have an early dinner, okay?
You've got the message, I've got the machine. You know what to do and when to do it.
Hi. It's Abigail. Abigail Williams? I'm not sure you know who I am, but I know you. I got your name and number, but my mom doesn't know, so don't tell anyone, okay? And don't try calling back. I'll call you again later.
I don't care. It's just not desirable. Tar wraps? Yeah, I know. Mud sells, but it's been around forever. It's like we're scraping old asphalt. No. It's a negative image. We want spa. Clean, fresh, invigorating.
You know what? I'm feeling a little something, okay? I'll be right back. Cold water, Molly. Cold water. That should do it.
Well, you haven't had much to say, Christopher. No. And actually, I need to make a quick call for work. So, I'll be right back if you'll excuse me.
Focus. Focus, Molly. Just get a grip. It's a chemical reaction. Do not give in to this hormonal high tide.
Molly.
What are you thinking following me out of here? How did you get away anyway?
I'm on a business call. You okay? You made a mad dash out of there. And what's with all the looks?
Nothing.
Come on, you were eyeing me something fierce.
No. I could tell that your family was talking about me, and the heat, hot, it just was...
No, I was the subject of conversation over lunch. How was your meeting?
Worse. I was having cafe con lecher.
Yeah, I saw that. His hands were all over you.
Yeah, I know. I felt like a walking episode of Sex and the City.
That must be tough.
Yeah. It'd be more fun to get stoned. With rocks. I mean...
Yeah, well, this is sort of my fault. I mean, if you weren't so...
I know. If we hadn't...
Shh. Someone's coming. It could be Graham.
Sweats that resist getting those little fuzzballs. Another reason you can count on jerseys.
What's happened to the nightlife as we know it? New Sprint nickel nights, that's what. Now calling card calls are just 5 cents a minute too. All night long. 5 cents a minute at home and on the road. Wherever you are, you're free to talk the night away. And isn't that the point of contact? Move to Sprint nickel nights. Call 1-800-PIN-DROP.
Got a headache? Take Tylenol, Advil, or aspirin. But for a toothache, maximum strength Oragel gives faster relief. Pain relief pills take up to 30 minutes to work, but Oragel gives instant relief. Oragel, because faster is better.
Ma, hi, dear. Oh, Frank's chair. He's still smoking.
When your fabrics and upholstery smell bad, your whole room can smell. Now Clorox brings you a breakthrough. New Clorox Fresh Care Fabric Refresher with a patented ingredient that safely eliminates odors from fabrics, so your whole room smells clean.
Well, you finally got Frank to quit.
New Clorox Fresh Care. For your fabrics, it's a breath of fresh air.
Some days, 2 is the perfect equation for happiness. New cheesecake singles. 2 luscious slices, creamy, right out of the freezer. Sara Lee. Add some delicious to your life.
CBS Tonight.
The man's dead. Least I can do is help his wife have his baby.
The doctors of Chicago Hope are committed to cutting-edge medicine.
Harvest his sperm for the purpose of impregnating his wife.
All for dead men.
But this time, have they crossed the line? Oh! Chicago Hope, an all-new episode, CBS Tonight.
Ever since The Price is Right moved to afternoons, seismologists have reported a dramatic increase in activity from 3 to 4 p.m.
So come on down.
The Price is Right, weekdays at 3, followed by Women to Women on CBS 2.
Elwood P. Suggins here for California Fresh Eggs. Almost any way you can imagine eggs is really good. The freshest thing we got here on the farm is eggs. I think eggs 24 hours a day. I just love them almost any way you can prepare them. Listen, eat a lot of eggs. This is a real chicken. And look how disciplined it is. See? Chicken walk.
California Fresh Eggs. They're good. Really good.
All right, everyone, listen to stick up. Sit down! Sit down.
Please. A 5-position watering nozzle from Rainbird, which I found online and at thousands of retail stores. Now, it may be perfect for the garden, but a bank heist? I don't think so.
StoreRunner.com has shopping experts in every conceivable field, like Tracy Carrero in garden supplies.
Oh, my mother has a pair of those. Cut-and-hold rose pruners from Smith & Hawken, also available online and at 44 retail stores.
StoreRunner.com. Log on. Let's shop.
Have a safe and happy Halloween from CBS 2.
Take a good look at New York. It might be your last.
You all right?
Yeah. Closets. You know, I hate closets.
That's right, your father.
Right. Do you think anyone's still out there?
I don't know, you want me to check?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is,
Hot, warm,
dangerous,
crowded, and stupid. I mean, there must be 100 reasons why we shouldn't act on.
Think of just a couple, and
But somehow.
probably couldn't name them.
I'm afraid our son's headed for a disaster.
Well, I have to admit, driving a cab is not what I saw him doing at this stage of his life. But, honey, at least it's a job.
Give him a break. You've been wanting him to be out on his own, earning his own money. And that's exactly what he's doing, and I, for one, am very proud of him.
Well, he had a pretty good job at the hospital, and he blew that.
But he got this on his own, darling. And that's very respectable. You have to let your children live their own lives, make their own mistakes.
I do. I mean, Tom and Margo are having a hell of a time. Have I interfered?
I don't know. Have you?
No. Well, I just talked to Tom, and he's devastated. He seems to feel that this Wallace guy has got some kind of power over Margo.
Oh, the terrible stories about that awful man. How could Margo choose such an awful character over Tom, her husband?
I know this is hard for you to understand, but you know I love your mother, and I would do anything to keep her safe.
Yeah, right. You sent Mom to jail.
Case, come on.
I
wouldn't.
hate you.
Come on.
hell do you think that all accomplished?
I think your daughter's in danger, and I'm looking out for her.
Do you ever think of this boy? Casey's a wreck.
No, I didn't think of him. What, do you think I wanted him to see this?
It's too late for second thoughts. You know, Margo told me you were out to get her. I told her she was overreacting.
Alex got his tentacles into Margo, and she does not thinking clearly.
Tom, I think you are so jealous of Alec Wallace that you have your wife.
You are wrong,
arrested.
because he's got her so twisted up she doesn't know what she's doing, and I am going to protect her.
There are other ways we can protect the people we love. I think you've gone too far here.
I think I can't reason with you.
Honey, look, Tom, you know, I usually stand by you on things, but don't you think you've carried this a little bit too far?
Do you know? Do you believe that I would do anything to keep Margo safe?
But throwing her in jail, Tom.
She is my wife, and I will do anything to keep her alive.
Hey, Hal, I think there's a couple of rookies you forgot to parade me in front of.
Trying not to shame you.
Oh, good, you're doing a good job of it. This is how you treat friends.
Hal, I got here as soon as I could.
Thank God you're here. Could you talk some sense into Hal? He's picked me up
For contempt of court. I know.
Are you an attorney?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Jessica Griffin, this is Alec Wallace.
Yeah, I know. And I am an attorney.
She's a very good one, too. We've been friends for,
In
gosh,
fact, I'm the new district attorney.
You're in on this, too?
What were you thinking ignoring a subpoena? You know better. When Tom and Hal came to me, I had no choice.
Tom. Great, Tom. Is there a quarter of my life that this man isn't trying to destroy?
He is worried about you. We're all very worried about you.
Thank you very much. I can take care of myself.
Well, you're doing a great job.
Let it go.
But
It's not worth it, Margo. Right now, the only thing we need to do is get you out of here for Casey's sake.
Margo, listen, could I talk to you privately? Not as the DA, but your friend.
Hal, could I have a moment alone to talk to Alec?
2 minutes, tops.
Look, they got no cause to subpoena you. My attorney will have you out of here in no time.
It's just, I thought this was the one place I was safe. I thought this was the one place I still had friends.
They were your friends, Margo, past tense.
He's stealing my life, Alec. Tom is stealing my life, bit by bit, piece by piece.
Well, don't worry about Tom. Just from now on, just leave everything in my hands, okay? I'll take care of everything.
Now the magic of catching fireflies comes to light with Pooh flickering fireflies.
Catch, follow me, find. Gotcha.
Catch all the fun of 4 games in 1 with Pooh flickering fireflies.
My doctor said occasional personal dryness is natural. She recommended KY. I chose new KY Silk E. Nothing feels more natural.
New KY Silk E with vitamin E from the #1 doctor-recommended brand.
On the move or just hanging around? Chap lips hurt. Ouch! Give me my chapstick. Chapstick lip moisturizer with vitamin E and aloe. It does more than protect, it helps heal too. For protection that helps heal, stick with chapstick.
In this ultra-modern world, there's still one thing that works exactly the way moms expect it to. Doctor-recommended Robitussin for fast, soothing relief for coughs. Robitussin, recommended by doctors, pharmacists, and Dr. Mom.
I'm serious when it comes to wrinkles, so I use new line eraser from L'Oreal Paris.
The most serious anti-wrinkle action you may ever take.
Yet so gentle, you can use it every night.
With retinol, the purest form of vitamin A.
To help erase the look of first lines, fine lines, even those lines we've learned to live with.
Objective measurements show results in just 4 weeks.
And that's enough, even for skeptics like me. So use it nightly and lose the lines.
New line eraser with pure retinol from L'Oreal Paris.
Because I'm worth it.
All right, everyone, listen to sticker!
Get down! Please. A 5-position watering nozzle from Rainbird, which I found online and at thousands of retail stores. Now, it may be perfect for the garden, but a bank heist? I don't think so.
StoreRunner.com has shopping experts in every conceivable field, like Tracy Carrero in garden supplies.
Oh, my mother has a pair of those. Cut and hold rose pruners from Smith & Hawken, also available online and at 44 retail stores.
StoreRunner.com. Log on, let's shop.
Your mom is probably living the life of Riley over there right now, you know?
They're treating her like a queen, I'm sure. Well, she just practically used to run that place. I bet they're waiting on her hand and foot.
Are you sure, Grandpa?
Oh, sure. Turning back her bed, everything like that. I bet they're even putting a mint on her pillow.
The jail on TV stinks.
It's better here in Oakdale because we're civilized people. Here, have a mint. Now, didn't you tell me you want to see your fishy friend Bobby this afternoon?
Yeah.
Okay, you get your knapsack and we'll get going.
Okay, I left it in the kitchen.
All right. And you stay away from your grandmother's chocolate in there, will you?
John.
He's a good kid.
Yeah. You know, you just turned this nightmare around for him. You just have such a gift, you do.
Yeah. I wish I could do it for his mother.
I know.
I'm ready, Grandpa.
Okay. You give your grandma a big hug and a kiss, we'll be on our way.
Aye, honey.
Take care of yourself.
You too.
Come on, let's go.
Bye now.
I'm driving.
Hello? Wait a minute, what's wrong with this picture? I know what's wrong with this picture. These bars shouldn't be between us. There, that's better.
For whom?
I come bearing gifts. Neon Double Dare Sour Green Apple, your favorite. Well, maybe you'll get to it before it melts, huh? You know, in the 5 years we've been stocking that ice cream machine, you're the only person that ever bought those things. You had, what, a 3 or 4 day habit?
What is this, hell? You bring me a little freeze pop and all is forgiven? You scared the hell out of my kid.
We're friends, Margo. I'm not forgetting that.
Oh, how do you treat your enemies?
But you
then?
brought this on yourself.
I think you know what you can do to the pups. Oh, come on. What is this? Cruel and unusual punishment?
I miss you.
Oh, well then, by all means, share my cell.
And it's not just that the department is short-handed.
Whose fault is that?
It's what you brought to the party. Integrity. The place had more humanity with you around.
So what, you decided to bring me back by force? No thanks there.
Where the hell did it all go? Some rich guy blows a little smoke up your skirt and you park your brains at the door? Your human instincts evaporate? What?
Oh, so you think I'm not myself? You think I've been mesmerized by Alec's wealth and power?
By something. We just want you back. The gang here, Tom, your kids, your father, your sister, all your friends, all your family. We just want you back. Will you help us? Will you help us to get you back to us? Will you help yourself? Will you just break from Wallace?
You know what I hate, Hal?
When I make sense.
I think I've lived a good life. I think I've formed friendships, that I've shared love and my heart, and I mean, you know how that is. Well, of course you do, Carly. You know, you think you know somebody from the inside out, and then all of a sudden, one day, bang, zoom, right upside the head, you realize that this isn't the person you imagine at all, and you feel somehow cheated and stupid.
And betrayed.
And you just can't imagine in your life that this person would have lied to you all these years.
So accept it. Just accept it and put it in the past and move on.
I think I have. I will never trust Tom or you or Jessica ever again.
I wish I could reach you.
Stop trying.
If I don't start acting on best behavior, I'm never gonna get my daughter. And this is not my best.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it about a 20.
Oh. Okay, wise guy. And how do you plan on explaining your disappearance to those perfect people out there?
My parents.
Whoa, wait a minute. Just, you know, shh. I think I hear somebody coming. You know what? Just so you know, nobody can know about this.
It's from the woman who put this in the press, huh? All over the Oakdale News.
Just relax. I covered your tracks. Now, you know what? We really should get out of here before your parental units get wise, okay?
That's a pretty long business call. I have a feeling that Christopher has ditched us.
Oh, he wouldn't do that, dear. How do you know it's a new job? Maybe there's some kind of protocol or something that he doesn't know about. Oh, good. There you are.
Sorry about that, dude. Dispatch guy named Ernie. Said there was lots of cars on the road and stuff. So.
Oh, well, honey, you know something? You look so flushed. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm just excited about my new job.
Well, it's probably the suit. It gives me a flash every now and then.
Yeah, you guys, I'm fine. It's
Good. Good. Then we'll stop fussing it.
not likely.
Very funny. Listen, I thought of a way I could help you with your job.
That's not necessary.
Sounds like a handout.
No, this is not a handout. We provide transportation for our guests on patterns, and that would be a good account for you. It would be perfect.
But the dispatcher takes all the calls.
Well, I'm sure that Ernie won't mind the extra business. Is everybody ready to leave?
Sure.
Good seeing you.
Okay. Don't forget to call me now tomorrow at the station.
No problem. If you don't mind, I'm going to hang out and just enjoy my last day of unemployment.
Okay.
Take care of yourself.
A column on the sensual appeal of perfume, huh?
That is very tempting. In fact, I could interview people. Like your wife, for instance. What is her signature scent?
I didn't realize how late it was getting. Gotta be going. Well, it's been...
Enlightening. And here I thought swans mated for life.
Who was that octopus again?
Just the biggest advertiser for the City Times. Do I deserve a raise or what?
Oh, quit moaning. I gotta start driving a taxi as of tomorrow.
Oh, you know, that could be good for you. All that road rage will burn off all that extra testosterone you have. Oh, you know, I'm gonna just check my messages.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, this is Abigail.
Oh, no.
Abigail
What?
Williams.
What is it?
I'm not sure you know who I am, but I know you. I found your name and number, but my mom doesn't know, so don't tell anyone, okay? And please don't try to call me back. I'll call you again later.
That was Abigail.
Your kid called?
Yeah, my kid.
You might have heard a lot about Xenical.
There's a unique weapon in the Battle of the Bulge. It's called Xenical.
Our top story, Xenical. Is it everything you've hoped for?
Want to know the facts? Xenical is a prescription fat blocker, not an appetite suppressant, which means it blocks about 1/3 of the fat in the food you eat from ever being digested. No, you can't eat whatever you want, and you may never look like a supermodel, but with Xenical and a reduced calorie diet, you can lose weight. And that's a fact. So if you're at least 30 pounds overweight, depending on height, ask your doctor for more information.
Since Xenical blocks about 1/3 of the fat in the foods you eat, you may experience gas with oily discharge, increased bowel movements, an urgent need to have them, and an inability to control them, particularly after meals containing more fat than recommended. Xenical shouldn't be taken if you are pregnant, nursing, have food absorption problems, reduced bile flow, or taking cyclosporin. Xenical reduces the absorption of some vitamins. Therefore, a daily multivitamin is recommended.
Muppets from Space is landing on video.
I loved it!
It's a great movie for the whole family.
Ta-da!
Now you can own the best Muppet movie yet.
Great party!
Muppets from Space. Buy it now on video and DVD.
The signs are everywhere. The JCPenney $1 Million Jewelry Sale is here. Through Sunday only, save on a dazzling selection of our finest jewelry, like these 1-carat diamond hoop earrings. Now 50% off at the JCPenney $1 Million Jewelry Sale.
To reduce your bill, call Geico Direct. Unless you believe in the car insurance fairy. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Still paying too much for car insurance? Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more.
She sounded so sweet. To me. I mean, like she actually wants to see me. Like she's not mad at me or anything.
She probably has tons of questions for you.
Yeah. Yeah, she said she wanted to talk.
Well, you'll talk, and you'll answer her questions. I mean, this is great, Molly.
Mm-hmm. Sure, until I put both of my big feet in my mouth.
Come on, you'll be fine.
I cannot believe I missed her again.
You can't be expected to wait around night and day for a phone call you don't know is coming.
Oh, yes, I can. I am not going to miss my daughter. No, I'm going to go home, and I'm going to park myself there till Christmas if I have to, but I am not budging until Abigail calls me.
Thanks for not pushing this afternoon about meeting your birth mom.
Sure.
Now, olive oil. You know, I think I left a bag of groceries out in the car. Would you start the garlic bread for me? I'll be right back.
Molly Conlon? That's her. That's my birth mom. Oh, she's so beautiful. Oh, she's got her own column. Oh, wow. Accidental contact with a well-muscled shoulder. Glance held a moment too long. Heart racing? This column's about her sex life.
Alec?
Hey. Look, Casey's better. Your dad dropped him off at his friend Bobby's house. I thought you'd like to know.
Our son went through hell today, Tom.
Yeah, I know, and if I could rewind any of that for him, I would.
Damage done, thanks to you.
He's a tough boy.
Even tough kids scar.
We talking about Casey now or Alec?
Would you please leave Alec out of this?
Why? He's the reason that you're here.
No, you are the reason that I'm here. You and Hal and Jessica. So who hatched this brilliant scheme?
Me. Look, Hal and Jessica are not blind. They can see what Alec is doing to you.
Alec is the only one watching my back.
Alec is at your back, honey. He's holding a knife. He's a murderer.
Alec has only idea what it's like to be betrayed. He has no family. He's lost his son, and now I'm beginning to feel that.
To save
now
you.
myself. You know what? Just get out of here, Tom.
One
Leave
day,
now. Get out now. Leave me
understand.
alone. You wanted to hear me say it? You're saying it. We're over, Tom. We are over. Go.
Hey, Casey. How's my favorite mogul doing?
Hey, Alec.
How's it going?
Hey, Bobby, this is my mom's friend, Alec. Alec, this is Bobby.
Hey, Bobby. And your friend of Casey's a friend of mine. How you doing?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Well, your mom asked me to come pick you up.
Oh, really? Where's Grandpa?
Well, buddy, they're a little busy today, you understand?
Oh, yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know, Casey.
Since building skyscrapers together makes us practically family, your mom said to come get you.
All right. It's okay, Bobby. Me and Alec are good friends.
There you go. Come on, get in.
Bye.
See you, Bobby.
You're about to see a toothbrush do something rather unusual. Introducing the Colgate Navigator. It bends wide open, so its bristles gently adjust to your teeth for a thorough clean. The new Colgate Navigator, bent on cleaning better.
You feeling any better?
No.
Why not?
Because
you haven't taken the medicine yet. Come on, it tastes good.
Yuck.
You're not going to feel any better until you take it.
Yuck.
I trust you to do the right thing.
Soft Chews tablets from Triaminic. The easy-to-give, easy-to-take medicine that dissolves magically in an instant. Soft Chews in 3 delicious symptom-specific formulas.
Hey, these are good.
Triaminic Soft Chews tablets, the right relief without the struggle.
Better?
Yeah.
Have a great idea? Expand on it. Introducing an all-new Kotex Light Days, the leading liner now with 20% extra coverage, so you're extra protected, extra comfortable. You've got it together with Kotex.
Hurry, we'll miss kickoff.
Wait! Want a quick bite? Fruit, chips, roast Cornish game ham with baked potatoes, T-bone steak, clams on the half shell.
Introducing a whole new way to cook, the Advantium oven from GE. It uses the power of light to cook in a fraction of the time. Food that used to take over an hour now takes 15 minutes. Baked potatoes, 10. And unlike with microwave ovens, it's crispy and juicy. The new Advantium from GE.
I think we're a little early.
Cooking at the speed of life.
What you eating, little brother? Chicken and stars. There's a better tasting soup. Progresso chicken noodle. All white meat chicken. Bigger veggies. See the difference?
Good stuff.
Told ya. Nice shirt.
Discover the better taste of Progresso.
It's Pooh and you and lots to do.
I like to draw.
Me too.
It's the new Pooh talking Magnadoodle.
It's Tigger. Here comes the bees.
The new Pooh talking Magnadoodle by Fisher-Price.
Russ and Chris seemed like the perfect couple. Then Chris suddenly vanished.
She had met another man.
But something about Russ's story just didn't add up.
I can't believe she left Candace.
I got just a gut feeling that she's either hurt or she's killed.
Could Russ be hiding a deadly secret? 48 hours tonight.
Every morning is a chance to try something new. So why don't you? The Early Show with Brian Gumbel and Jane Clayson. Starting Monday.
CBS Saturday. How do you stop a Halloween disaster?
I saw the headline, Club Fire kills 16, but I don't know where and I don't know when.
When your only clue goes up in flames. Early edition. Then, nukes on the open market. You're not going to believe what Samo and Arsenio try to get them back.
What you're doing is completely illegal.
I'll arrest myself when it's over.
An all-new martial law. And 2 country superstars are kidnapped by a crooked record producer.
These guys were pros.
Now Chuck Norris takes on Eric Estrada and the hits keep on coming. All new Walker after early edition and martial law CBS Saturday. They were 4 kids who wanted to start a band.
When you come from dirt, you do anything to escape it.
And wound up starting a revolution.
This is an instrument of Satan.
Got a deal.
Yeah!
Follow the story of the heartaches.
Freak out!
Through the good times.
You're pretty cool for a teen idol.
And the bad times.
There's a lot of one-shot wonders out there. Is that what you want?
What mattered most was the music. Shake, Rattle, and Roll, CBS November.
The revealing story behind Farrah Fawcett and Ryan O'Neal's relationship from the man who